Alright, I'm really glad you're interested in Launch Assist. I'll show you a little bit about what you're going to be funding. First of all, let's go to our website and see what that's going to look like. Okay, this is launchassist.com. This is our primary way of marketing. They can chat with us. They can also send us an email. This talks a little bit about our experts, what we're going to do, our sessions if they want to meet with us, which can be over the phone, Skype, Hangouts, or in person. Also our analysis team, branding and positioning, marketing, and our consultations and what we provide there. Anyway, that's a little bit about our website. Okay, back to our value proposition and key insights. We solve the problem of how to launch a large-scale business by offering a team to set up their website, marketing, research and analytics, helping set up corporation and EIN. It's a one-stop location for anything and everything to get their business up and running during their first year. We eliminate all the time spent figuring out what a new business's next step is and how to take it. Service will be fast and easy. One fee covers it all for the full 12 months. Our minimum viable product is that website that I just showed you. Our services are primarily offered through that website. There were a couple of major pivots we made. We decided to offer our services to large and small businesses instead of just focusing on large businesses as originally planned. We also decided to target failing businesses as one of our customer segments. The market sizing and key insights. Based on census information, each month about 310 of every 100,000 adults become entrepreneurs. After doing the calculations, the addressable market comes out to 543,000 businesses per month. We decided to rent a building close to home and found a location in Ogden that is near the freeway and has a good layout. The city has many businesses, large and small, that operate successfully. Our first customer segment is entrepreneurs. Many people become entrepreneurs without knowing all of the ins and outs of business. We can help them overcome their fear of failure and losing money. We can help them achieve their dreams and make a difference. They want to be their own boss and make something of themselves, and we can help them do that. For expanding businesses, many small businesses don't know how to get bigger successfully. We can show them how to expand and grow without losing focus on what they already have. They can see the opportunity and what could be done, but don't know how to get there. We'll help them expand, whether that be selecting locations or building a website that brings in international revenue. Failing businesses. Failing businesses don't know why they are failing, otherwise they wouldn't be. We evaluate what it is that they are lacking and take their vision to the next level to bring their company out of the red. We help them overcome their loss of money and business and show them the path to continue doing so on their own. Our customer relationships. Through marketing or referrals, we attract customers. After they investigate and see our prices, they sign up. Once they've signed up, we keep them through our consistent and continual check-ins and service. After their year contract is up, we grow by upselling them if they are ready to upgrade their business and through their referrals to other business owners. Because our product is not physical but a virtual product, we will use a web-based channel. They can also come into one of our branches for a meeting, and we can talk about what we offer, but our primary channel will be virtual web-based. There is nothing to ship or send, and the product itself is virtual as well. There's no production or manufacturing, so all of the services go straight from us to the customer. Our possible key partners. If EasyLaunch formed a strategic alliance with Automata, they could use them for their marketing analysis. We bring them more business, and we could use their reputation as one of the top 10 marketing firms to bring on more clients. The risk to us is we have less control of the decisions that are made. It would be harder for us to speed up the process or give direction in how the work is done. However, they currently have such a great reputation, we can be fairly confident in their methods. The risk to them is offering their services for a discounted rate through us. They'd gain more work, but would not work directly with the clientele. We could outsource our web design services to Utah sites. They would get business referrals from us, and we wouldn't have to hire a web designer. We would have partnership with a team of experts that their whole focus would be on building great websites. The risk is if they don't stick to our timetable or what we expect. Another risk would be if something needed correcting on the site, we'd have to go through them to communicate. Their communication would have to be superb. We decided to locate the business near where I live so I wouldn't have to move. Our business is virtual, so the location isn't as important. I researched and found that Ogden would be a cheap site that has many buildings for lease, rent, or sale. It is close to the freeway and would be easy access for our employees. See below if you want to see a link to the site. The floor plan is nice and open, and the price is good. For funding, I would go through growutah.com. They have a variety of options from venture capital to angel funding. I'd present my idea to them and hopefully get support to have enough capital to hire the team and rent the building. Or from you. Our primary form of marketing will be through our website, so that is the first and foremost key activity. Second key activity is the location selection, which we've already decided on. The reason we picked that location was because we needed an office to work out of, and it's important to select a good location. Some people may want to meet in person, but the main reason is for our team, where they will meet. We'll be meeting there to accomplish our work and research. It needs to be a decent price, but provide a good atmosphere for everyone. We want a fairly open floor plan so the team can work together and bounce ideas off one another. Variable costs or expenses are pretty basic. There are utility costs for the building in Ogden that we've discussed renting. The amount totals $4,200 annually. Fixed costs are much higher, and those are primarily the salaries of the staff. All revenue will come in directly to us. Each customer segment has its own flat fee for our annual services based on what we offer for them. Depending on each segment, it's broken down into a different price based on what's offered. Metrics that matter. There are a lot of metrics that matter, but these are the top 5. The most important metrics are the ones that we see after the product or service is being sold. That way we can look at growth trends and consistency of sales. In this stage of the business, it's a lot of guessing. However, it can still be very helpful to see the metrics. Burn rate is usually used to calculate how quickly a new company is spending their venture capital. This seems incredibly important with a new startup like this. I would want to know how quickly I'm spending it and how long it will last. The annual salary cost is also very important to know, so you know how much you're spending on employees and what they are costing you to keep. Website traffic. Google Analytics can tell you how many people are visiting your site. This would help to determine if anyone is being directed there at all and how long they're staying. It would also show me how many people come and leave without pursuing my services. Revenue. It's always important to look at how much money the company is bringing in. Over time, I would monitor this and see if this is going up or down and try to analyze why. Profit margin. This tells us what percentage of money is left after expenses are all paid. It's important to know what portion of every dollar is going to stay with the business. Insights from interviews. The interviewing process was really great to confirm what I had already thought of for the most part. But there were a few major insights that I got. First of all, I didn't even think about failing businesses as one of the customer segments I should target until I interviewed Lisa Miller. That was a great insight. Many times as I told people about what I was offering, they talked about the competition and that they had good reputations or were well established. I also realized that my fees needed to go up. My original idea was much too cheap. Business environment. The customers need help expanding, growing, or strengthening their business. They need help finding their weak points and strengthening them. The people we employ will play a huge role in how our business does. It's very important that the people we hire work well together and are good at what they do. They have to be in a team mindset and think outside the box. Marketing and doing business has changed a lot in the last 20 years and continues to change. It's important to stay up to date and watch the trends of what works and what doesn't work. So much is done virtually now and that area is still changing and developing. You have to watch what people want and adapt to that. The economy has just come out of a bust and is steadily climbing. That has a huge impact on businesses, and we'll see increased growth as well as creating of businesses. The economy will be very important to keep monitoring so we know what to expect and how to cater to our clients. Our customer segments are very strong. I think we could do a lot for all of them, but I really like the idea of focusing on failing businesses. Another great strength we have is that we are a virtual business that provides services. We don't have anything to ship or transport, which is a great strength. It's easy for us to reach customers far and wide. Some weaknesses are that some people will want more than what they're entitled to. We'll have to be specific in what we offer and cover. I also think it's important to remember that the costs of running a business are always changing. Our fixed costs are very high due to salaries of our team. We have the opportunity to create and grow a large network of resources available through us to our clients. This will help them make connections and find the resources they need to operate their business. Our biggest threat is our competition. We have many competitors out there who are already well established and have great reputations for helping businesses succeed. From the initial canvas to the final canvas, the first major pivot was to stop focusing on only large businesses but include small ones. Another big turning point was to add the customer segment of failing businesses. I also decided to have different prices based on customer segment that the client falls into. The cost structure, including employee salaries, is much higher than expected, so we would need a significant amount of initial capital. Thank you for watching the presentation, and I hope you'll back our project.